जब लेकिन ऐसे नौजवान लड़के और लड़कियां राजनीति के अंदर आएंगे तो देश के अच्छे दिन आने वाले हैं, ये आप समझ लीजिए।
To channelize youth power in the right direction and establish a foundation in social work and politics, the Jadhavar Group of Institutes initiated the Yuva Sansad with the motto of strengthening youth, strengthening politics, strengthening Bharat in 2016.
तरुण वर्गाला काहीतरी ॲस्पिरेशन्स आहेत. ॲस्पिरेशन्स असणं खूप गरजेचं आहे. जर पुढे काही आपल्याला करायचं असेल तर आपल्यामध्ये इच्छाशक्ती असली पाहिजे. ती इच्छाशक्ती आपल्या सगळ्यांमध्ये बघून खरंच खूप अभिमान वाटतो.
If democracy in country is to be strengthened, educated youth must enter politics. With this thought in mind, the Yuva Sansad is working towards bringing more than 1,000 youth into the mainstream of politics.
आताच्या राजकारणामध्ये जर का तुम्हाला टिकून राहायचं असेल तर तुमची फेस व्हॅल्यू ही आता आपण स्वतः त्या ठिकाणी क्रिएट करायला शिकलं पाहिजे. जोपर्यंत तुमची फेस व्हॅल्यू तुम्ही समाजापुढे देऊन ठेवू शकत नाही तोपर्यंत समाज किंवा नागरिक तुमच्यापर्यंत आकृष्ट होऊ शकत नाही. अशी सध्याच्या राजकारणाची परिस्थिती.
हिंदुस्थानी हे एकच जात असणं हे अत्यंत गरजेचं आहे.
This initiative by the Jadhavar Group of Institutes is set to guide society in new direction. The primary goal is to create good leadership for society.
राजकारणाच्या गठार गंगेमध्ये आपल्याला हात घालावा लागेल का घालावा लागेल. पण आज सज्जन माणसं ही निबळट झालेली आहेत आणि त्यामुळं राजकारणामध्ये बांडगुळ नावाच्या किड्यांचा सुळसुळाट सुटलेला आहे. जोपर्यंत सज्जन माणसं निबळटपणा सोडणार नाहीत तोपर्यंत राजकारणाची गटारगंगा स्वच्छ होणार नाही.
By bringing forward impactful leaders and inspiring faces in front of the youth, this platform aims to instill a sense of leadership in them. Rather than counting how many people are supporting you, understanding how many people you support is a concept deeply embedded in the minds of the youth through this Sansad.
तुम्हाला तुमचं चॅलेंज आणि रस्ता तयार करायचा असेल तर स्वतःच्या दिमागाने चालण्याचा प्रयत्न करा. सारं पैशावर होतं काय असं नाही, काय गरज नाही पैशाची. फक्त डेडिकेशन, डेवोशन आणि डिटर्मिनेशन पाहिजे. त्याग करायची, कष्ट करण्याची कुवत पाहिजे. आणि मलाच पाहिजे म्हणायची गरज नाही. मलाच पाहिजे, मलाच चेअर पाहिजे बिलकुल नाही. जनतेनं म्हणलं पाहिजे की तुम्ही बसावं.
Youth from Maharashtra and Goa participate in this parliament, conducted in collaboration with Savitribai Phule Pune University, Lions Club International, Rotary Club, and Nehru Yuva Kendra. The Yuva Sansad has received significant support. Several dignitaries, including chief ministers, ministers, and prominent figures from various fields across Maharashtra and other states, have guided the youth on diverse topics during this initiative.
आमच्याकडे अडचण काय झाली आहे? मी शिकायचं का? तर नोकरी करण्यासाठी. जोपर्यंत आम्ही शिक्षण नोकरीसाठी घेऊ तोपर्यंत आम्ही कुणाचे तरी नोकरच बनू. जोपर्यंत आम्ही स्वतःला घडण्यासाठी आणि राष्ट्र घडवण्यासाठी शिक्षण घेत नाही तोपर्यंत आम्ही मालक बनत नाही. ही पहिली गोष्ट आम्ही लक्षात घ्यायला.
Additionally, individuals who have selflessly dedicated themselves to society, such as Sarpanch, Panchayat Samiti members, District Council members, MLAs, MPs, ministers, chief ministers, journalists, and administrative officers are honored with awards.
मध्यमवर्ग काय म्हणतं? नको बाबा राजकारण, आम्हाला राजकारण नको. याचं राजकारण घाण आहे. अरे घाण आहे तर साफ करायला उतरा गटारात, तर साफ होईल. लक्षात घ्या. त्यामुळे माझी तरुण मुलांना ही विनंती आहे, आई वडिलांनी जरी सांगितलं राजकारण खराब आहे तर ते अजिबात ऐकू नका. आपण चांगले असू. आपण ठरवलं भ्रष्टाचार करायचा नाही. आपण ठरवलं सचोटीने वागायचं. आपण
मला माहित आहे की इथं जे देशाचे भावी नागरिक आहेत यामधूनच कोणी आमदार बनेल, कोणी खासदार बनेल, कोणी जिल्हा परिषद सदस्य बनेल. मग सांगितलं शार्दूल आपले पाटीलने की एक मुलगी याच्यातले एक जिल्हा परिषद सदस्य झाले.
Comprehensive discussions on various social and political issues are held, and related reports are sent to governors, chief ministers, and respective ministers of various states.
कि मंजिल मिले ना मिले ये मुकद्दर की बात है, हम कोशिश भी ना करें ये गलत बात है.
Under the visionary leadership of the highly educated founding president, Principal Dr. Sudhakar Rao Jadhavar, and Vice President Advocate Shardul Rao Sudhakar Rao Jadhavar, this innovative initiative of the Yuva Sansad by the institution is expected to contribute significantly to strengthening the world's largest democracy in our country.
40 वर्ष माणसांमध्ये काम केल्यामुळे डोळे माझे खूप शार्प आहेत, कानही माझे खूप शार्प आहेत, ते पटकन विश्लेषण करतात. त्याच वेळेला मला जाणवलं की खूप गट्स असणारा पोरगा आहे, खूप गट्स असणारा पोरगा आहे. आणि आज इथे शांतपणे सगळं त्याचं पाहता पाहता असं लक्षात आलं की हा खूप मोठा माणूस होऊ शकतो. असा या युवा संसदेचा एका अर्थाने संयोजक आणि ह्या ट्रस्टचा उपाध्यक्ष शार्दूल जाधवर.
May the efforts of the Jadhavar group of institutes continue to achieve
जनगण मन अधिनायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता. पंजाब सिंध गुजरात मराठा द्राविड उत्कल बंगा. विंध्य हिमाचल यमुना गंगा उच्छल जलधि तरंगा. तव शुभ नामे जागे तव शुभ आशीष मागे. गाहे तव जय गाथा. जन गण मंगलदायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता. जय हे जय हे जय हे जय 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 हे.
जय जय महाराष्ट्र माझा, गरजा महाराष्ट्र माझा. जय जय महाराष्ट्र माझा, गरजा महाराष्ट्र माझा. भीतीन आम्हा तुझी मुळी गडगडणाऱ्या नभा. आसमानाच्या सुलतानीला जबाब देती जिभा. सह्याद्रीचा शिव गर्जतो शिवशंभू राजा. दरी दरीतून नाद गुंजला महाराष्ट्र माझा. जय जय महाराष्ट्र माझा, गरजा महाराष्ट्र माझा. ताऱ्याच्या दिवरी कोरली अभिमानाची लेणी. ओलाजी मन गटे खेळती खेळ जीव गेली. दारिद्र्याच्या उन्हात शिजला, निढळाच्या घामाने भिजला. देश गौरवासाठी शिजला. दिल्लीचेही रक्त राखतो महाराष्ट्र माझा. जय जय महाराष्ट्र माझा, गरजा महाराष्ट्र माझा.
शिक्षणाचा दीप घेऊनी अंधारात चालतो. विचारांना दिशा देऊनी संस्कार हे जपतो. भेद नाही माणसात एकतेचा श्वास हा, समतेच्या वाटेवरी कायमचा विश्वास हा. भेद नाही माणसात एकतेचा श्वास हा, समतेच्या वाटेवरी कायमचा विश्वास हा. बलबुद्धी सद्विचारासाठी शिक्षणाची साथ, घडवितो समाजाला उज्ज्वल नवा हात, उज्ज्वल नवा हात. जाधवर 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 शिक्षण संस्था, जाधवर 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 शिक्षण संस्था. विद्या ददाति विनयम्, विनयाद् याति पात्रताम्, पात्रत्वात् धनमाप्नोति, धनात् धर्मं तत्र सुखम्. श्रमाची ओळख यशाला खरी वाटही, कर्तृत्वाने मिळते भविष्याला साथही. श्रमाची ओळख यशाला खरी वाटही, कर्तृत्वाने मिळते भविष्याला साथही. माणुसकीचा आवाज विज्ञानाची साथ, घडवितो समाजाला उज्ज्वल नवा हात. भेद नाही माणसात एकतेचा श्वास हा, समतेच्या वाटेवरी कायमचा विश्वास हा. भेद नाही माणसात एकतेचा श्वास हा, समतेच्या वाटेवरी कायमचा विश्वास हा. बलबुद्धी सद्विचारासाठी शिक्षणाची साथ, घडवितो समाजाला उज्ज्वल नवा हात, उज्ज्वल नवा हात. जाधवर 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 शिक्षण संस्था, जाधवर 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 शिक्षण.
Thank you, madam. Good morning to all respected dignitaries, honorable guests, faculty members, researcher, participant and dear students. It gives me immense pleasure to welcome you all to the first 2 days National Conference on AI-driven technologies and applications organized by the Jadhavar Group of Institutes. At the outset, I express my sincere gratitude and respectfully regards to our Honorable Founder, President, Principal Dr. Sudhakar Rao Jadhavar sir, our respected Vice President, Advocate Sardullah Sudhakar Rao Jadhavar sir, and respected Treasurer Sau Surekhatai Jadhavar Madam for their visionary leadership, continuous encouragement and valuable support in organizing this national conference successfully. Their commitment towards academic excellence, innovation and research has all inspired us to conduct such meaningful academic events. On behalf of the organizing committee, I extend a warm and heartfelt welcome to all eminent speakers, academicians, industry experts, our chief guest Dr. Suvaji Munde sir, Dr. R.G. Pawar, Surendra Panpalia sir, Dr. Sachin Bhire sir, Mr. Sangram Kadam, Mr. Manish Patankar sir, Dr. Rajesh Gowli sir, and Dr. Amol Kale sir, and experts, researchers, scholars and participants who have joined us today offline and online. Artificial intelligence is transforming every sector of society, including education, healthcare, business, governance, agriculture, cybersecurity, automation, and research. This conference aims to provide a common platform for research, innovators, academicians, and students to exchange ideas, present innovative research, and discuss the latest advancement in AI-driven technologies and applications. We are truly honored by the presence of our chief guest, keynote speakers, and expert whose valuable insights and experience will inspire all the participants. I would like to express sincere gratitude to the management, organizing committee members, faculty coordinators, student volunteers, reviewer technical teams, and all contributors whose dedication and teamwork made this conference possible. I hope this conference will encourage meaningful discussions, collaborative research, innovative ideas, and professional networking among all the participants. Once again, I warmly welcome you all. Wish the conference a grand success. Thank you. Have a wonderful and productive conference ahead. Thank you.
Thank you so much, sir. Now we move towards one of the most significant and proud moment of this conference, the book launch ceremony of the conference proceeding for the first 2 days National Conference on AI-driven Technologies and Applications 2026. We are delighted to share that the conference received an overwhelming response from the researchers, academicians, industry experts, and scholars from various institutions across the country. A total number of 150 research papers were received for the conference. After thorough review and evaluation process by the expert review committee, 78 high-quality research papers have been selected. The research paper contribution reflects innovative ideas, encouraging trends, practical applications, and advancement in the fields of AI. I humbly request our honorable dignitaries to kindly come and forward the official launch of the conference proceeding books. Let us give a huge round of applause to all the authors, researchers, and reviewers, editors, and organizers. It is now time to honor our esteemed chief guest, Dr. Ramchandra Govind Pawar sir. May I request Dr. Rajneesh Mishra sir and Professor Amol Kare sir to kindly felicitate our honorable chief guest, Dr. Ramchandra Govind Pawar sir. In felicitating our distinguished guest, Mr. Surendra Panpaliya sir. May I request Dr. Ramchandra Govind Pawar sir, Dr. Rajneesh Mishra sir, and Professor Amol Kare sir to kindly honor our guest. Thank you so much, sir. Before we invite our esteemed guest for the address, let us watch a short introductory video highlighting the remarkable journey and achievements of Mr. Surendra Panpalia sir.
सुरेंद्र पनपालिया हे जागतिक स्तरावर ओळखले जाणारे IT प्रशिक्षक, AI सल्लागार, प्रेरणादायी वक्ते तसेच GKTCS इनोव्हेशन्सचे संस्थापक आणि मुख्य कार्यकारी अधिकारी आहेत. कॉर्पोरेट प्रशिक्षण, सल्लागार सेवा, कृत्रिम बुद्धिमत्ता, क्लाउड कॉम्प्युटिंग, बिग डेटा, डेटा इंजिनिअरिंग आणि सॉफ्टवेअर डेव्हलपमेंट या क्षेत्रातील त्यांना 26 वर्षांहून अधिक अनुभव आहे. त्यांनी जगभरातील 300 पेक्षा अधिक बहुराष्ट्रीय कंपन्यांमध्ये 1000हून अधिक कॉर्पोरेट प्रशिक्षण कार्यक्रम यशस्वीरित्या आयोजित केले असून 35,000 पेक्षा अधिक व्यावसायिकांना प्रशिक्षण दिले आहे. त्यांचे विशेष प्रावीण्य एजंटिक AI, जनरेटिव्ह AI, लार्ज लँग्वेज मॉडेल्स, RAG आर्किटेक्चर, लॉंग ग्राफ, लॉंग चेन, क्लाउड प्लॅटफॉर्म, डेटा इंजिनिअरिंग आणि फुलस्टॉक डेव्हलपमेंट या क्षेत्रात आहे. त्यांनी 300हून अधिक बहुराष्ट्रीय कंपन्यांसोबत कार्य केले आहे. कॉर्पोरेट सल्लागार आणि तांत्रिक नेतृत्वाबरोबरच शिक्षण व व्यावसायिक विकास क्षेत्रातील त्यांच्या योगदानालाही विशेष मान्यता मिळाली आहे. त्यांनी हजारो IT व्यावसायिकांना प्रशिक्षण दिले असून कृत्रिम बुद्धिमत्ता आणि उदयोन्मुख तंत्रज्ञान विषयावर अनेक प्रमुख व्याख्याने दिली आहेत. AI क्लाउड आणि डेव्हऑप्स विषयांवरील 100हून अधिक शैक्षणिक व्हिडिओ त्यांनी तयार केले आहेत. तसेच लिंक्डइनवर 3000हून अधिक फॉलोअर्सचा त्यांचा प्रभावी व्यावसायिक समुदाय आहे. डिस्टिंग्विश टोस्टर, आंतरराष्ट्रीय कीनोट स्पीकर, पुणे विद्यापीठासाठी 4 पेक्षा अधिक पाठ्यपुस्तकांचे लेखक आणि विविध व्यावसायिक समुदायांमध्ये सक्रिय मार्गदर्शक म्हणूनही त्यांची ओळख आहे. संस्था आणि उद्योगांनी AI आधारित धोरणे स्वीकारून भविष्यासाठी सक्षम डिजिटल प्रणाली विकसित कराव्यात या उद्देशाने ते सातत्याने कार्यरत असतात. त्यांनी मास्टर ऑफ कम्प्युटर ॲप्लिकेशन पदवी तसेच कम्प्युटर इंजिनिअरिंगमध्ये पदवी प्राप्त केली असून AI, क्लाउड आणि डेव्हऑप्स क्षेत्रातील अनेक व्यावसायिक प्रमाणपत्रे देखील संपादन केली आहेत. सुरेंद्र पनपालिया यांच्या प्रेरणादायी आणि बहुआयामी कार्याचा जाधवर ग्रुप ऑफ इन्स्टिट्यूटला अभिमान वाटतो. त्यांच्या पुढील वाटचालीसाठी संस्थेच्या वतीने अनेक अनेक शुभेच्छा.
Mr. Surendra Panpalia to address the gathering, please.
So good morning, respected dignitaries, Dr. Shivaji Munde, Dr. R.G. Pawar, my colleagues as well as friends, Dr. Sachin Bhinde, Mr. Sangram Kadam, Mr. Manish Patankar, and my one of the students, Dr. Rajnish Mishra, and Professor Amol Kale. And dear students, I'm really happy to be here to address you about AI, and this is one of my, I can say like a favorite area, and I can speak a lot about it. There is a reason behind it. I believe that we all are learner, and nowadays we are making machine to learn. So I just have one question before I start about AI. What exactly you think is AI? Can any one of you answer what AI is? Any one of you, because most of you are using the AI. What is your thinking about AI? Any one of you, because most of you know about AI, right? Whatever is your definition. Okay, I think there are faculty already using the AI. What is the purpose of using AI? Yes, I think, yeah, please.
To automate the common pattern of the regular system.
Okay, to automate. One of the answer I got is automate.
I just want to give quickly, because everyone can remember this AI now in a very simple way. Here we say artificial intelligence, right? What is artificial intelligence? Means a man-made thinking. It's about thinking, like how you think. We want machine should think here. Now, how thinking process happens? It is based on data. Now, we all are thinking or not? We have natural intelligence. We all of us is having the brain. We have natural intelligence. But how this intelligence is created? It is based on data. Whatever the data we are giving to the machine, based on that, intelligence is created. So now I think most of you guys are learning every day, right? That way now machine is also learning in a very high speed. Nowadays we are not just talking about AI, we are thinking about like how we can use AI in our daily life. I just want to have one more question now. How many of you are using AI tools? Can you raise the hand if you are using the AI tool? I should see everyone hand here, because I know everybody using AI tool. Now I can ask another question connected to AI tool now. Which AI tool you are using every day now? ChatGPT? Can you raise the hand for ChatGPT? I can see most of you are using the ChatGPT. Now that way it has become now day-to-day tool for using that, right? So you are having one of the instructor, one of the trainer, or whatever you ask, you get it, right? So what is another tool you are using apart from the ChatGPT? Copilot, Microsoft Copilot. Again, there are various versions. One, the Microsoft Copilot for the development. One, a Microsoft Copilot for even Microsoft related activity. If you really want to have data analysis on, let's say you have Excel data and you want to do analysis of that Excel data. Now you want to use, let's say research work, which tool is you will use? Microsoft Copilot or GitHub Copilot? So there is a Microsoft Copilot which you can use it for doing the analysis for the research. Anybody has used the Microsoft Copilot for research purpose? Okay, then I have another question. Which is the popular tool for research in AI? Some of you are doing research. I think, no, why I am asking this question? Because you guys are doing the research. So which tool you are using research now? Is it a Copilot? Is it a ChatGPT or something else? Yeah. Which one? I did not get. DeepSeek. Okay, DeepSeek. Did you heard about Perplexity? See now. Now Perplexity is much more popular tool for research. So anybody is using the Perplexity right now? I can see there are 2, 3, 4. Okay, there are 5 hands who are using the Perplexity, and Perplexity provides you the platform where you can create the research. Why it is possible? Because it gives the option of model. Along with that, it also provides the references. So whichever the sources you are using, you can refer those sources using Perplexity. So Perplexity is the most popular tool for the research now. Anybody has used Anthropic Claude? Anthropic Claude? I can see one hand is using, okay, Anthropic Claude. Now in industry, this has become like so popular tool recently that Anthropic Claude will be used by all the developers now. All the developers. So I think most of you guys are MCA. Can you raise the hand? Those are from MCA? 1, 2, 3. Okay. And some of you are from MBA. Can you raise the hand for MBA? BCA? I would like to see. This is the analysis I'm doing right now. So we have BCA, BBA also. Okay, there are some BBA, BCA. Okay. Now for every one of you, I will suggest you that there is a solution available, and there are 2 solutions actually, but then nowadays in industry, if you say Anthropic Cloud, you can use it for your data science work also. You can use for data analysis also, and you can use for the full stack development also. For full stack development to deployment, entire process with an assistant, but then that works only when you are going for the paid version. Now that's the next question, because if you are looking for the free version of any software tools, like any AI tool, whether it is the Cloudera or whether you go for the Microsoft Copilot or even GPT, each tool is having certain limitation in free version. But when you go for the paid version, specifically those really want to do research, they can invest in Perplexity. For education institute, there is a special discount I am not providing, that is provided by the Perplexity only, and they are giving specifically those who are looking for the research work. I will suggest use that Perplexity for your research work, and you will see every week you will be able to publish your research paper then. It's possible. I'm saying every week is a maximum time I'm saying. Not only that, if you really want to write a book, some of you like to author the books. Nowadays writing the book is become very easy. You can author the books by using Perplexity. Why I'm saying here, you can also provide the sources, references along with the, because obviously like you cannot copy, I know that you cannot copy paste, that I am so aware about it, but what you require is a analysis of large amount of data. So what you do generally for the research work, you are referring to almost 100 plus resources, and based on the data, whatever you actually gather the data, you analyze the data, you may collect the data in some cases, and you are predicting something. That is what you are doing in the research work. Now, whatever thing you are doing, it's just you can use the one model for assisting. But do not replace, it's not a replacement of human being, it is just assisting purpose. Remember, AI is just your assistant. AI is not to replace any human, because there is a myth outside that AI is going to replace human. That's a myth. There is no replacement of human, but there is one thing you have to remember. Those having AI skill will definitely replace you. AI is not going to replace anyone, but having the AI skill will replace not having the AI skill. So it's very important to each one of you to start learning as much as possible on AI tools and technology at initial stage. But then how to use it effectively, that is a skill now. Because most of us are already aware about what AI is, how to use, even some of you are already using the various tools also. But how to use it effectively, that is another skill now. You might have heard about the skill called prompt engineering. How many of you have heard about prompt engineering here? Can you raise the hand? Okay, so what is exactly this prompt engineering skill is? Anyone know? Just one line or two lines for the prompt engineering? Because you are writing the prompt every day. But what exactly prompt engineering is? I have questions connected to prompt now. So whenever you are writing the prompt, are you getting the accurate response? Do you have guaranteed response? No. Why there is no guarantee of response? Why there is no guarantee of response? Why there is no guarantee of accuracy? Because it's all about prediction. That's the one thing. One thing is like AI is predicting for us based on input data. Now in the prompt engineering, we need to know, like, because we have certain limitation of model. Now behind the scene we call model now. Previously we used to just say AI, but what exactly AI is? When I say AI, I say like, okay, I say previously man-made thinking. But the purpose of AI, if you see the broader view of purpose of AI is how machine can think like a human. It's like a mimicking the human behavior. What's the broader definition? Is mimicking human behavior. That is what we say AI. And after that, under the umbrella of AI, most of you learn, we talk about machine learning, we talk about deep learning, and now under the deep learning, I will say, we can talk about generative AI. And nowadays, whichever the tool you are using, they are a deep learning tool only. We call generative AI tools or generative AI model now. Now, when you say machine learning and deep learning, I can see like there are many of you are already using the machine learning and deep learning. But now we have to switch to deep learning, generative AI. Now, why generative AI actually? There is a difference. Generative AI is for everyone. And generative AI is not only for prediction or for decision making, it is for creation. The way the human create, like we are writing our article, we are writing the research paper, we are whatever as a human being, we also have let's say drawing the pictures, or even to create a script, any speech script, whatever you want to create, whether it is an image, video, audio, anything you want to create, generative AI models are helping you to create it. And again, I'm using the word helping or assisting, because it all depends on the kind of data you are giving as an input. Based on that, you get the response now. So there is a concept called prompt engineering, something which I want every one of you to learn how to craft better prompt. Now, if I had to say in a short, better prompt means there is a structure for the prompt now. Now, what is the structure? How to ask the question to the model itself is a skill now. And if you follow that skill, every one of you will find that your response will be more accurate. Your response will have as per your expectation. Now, would you like to know that structure which you can follow and easily while you are crafting prompt? Do you want to know that structure? Okay, so just remember one structure and you can note down those having the paper, or maybe you can write down in a mobile phone also, that's fine for me. How many of you like to become actor? No one, right? But I'll give the framework called actors framework now. What is actor here? I'm not asking to be an actor means model, something I'm saying about the framework. Now here, you have to remember acronym ACTOR, and there is one more option called S, actors. Now how to use this framework for writing the prompt? Number one, A. Whenever you are writing any prompt, remember about A, which is for aim. What is the aim? What is the purpose? Why you want to write that particular prompt now? A is called aim. Second thing for A, I will say, because we actually generally write A as a aim, and one more thing for A is A for aspiration, which is called aim, and A for audience. Now you are always expecting that the response should be for specific audience. So we need to tell who is the audience now. That's what A now. So that's something I think you like. Let's say you are writing the research paper, you have to write the purpose of what research paper you are writing, right? The purpose should be written in the beginning only. The next thing you should follow as a C, that is called context. If you really want to communicate with machine, and if you are not giving the context, response will be vague. So you might have seen vague response many times because you are not provided the context. Now what is context here? The context is the most important thing in any AI model. I will say even Excel data, like on which you are doing the research, is also context. Any input data by which you can see it's like a background, you are giving the background information or data source, that is what we call context here now. So now we need to tell model that response should be as per the context. Otherwise, you may find irrelevant response. To avoid the irrelevant response, always provide some context. Context could be even the paragraph, text paragraph, giving the background information or whatever you want to give it now. So that is C here. Then we have another called T. Now what is T here? Now we want model to perform certain duty on behalf of you. Right? What duty the model should perform we call task. So now you can list down those tasks here. So say there are the 5 tasks you want model to perform, and you can list down those 5 tasks now. What will happen in that case? Maybe it is for research or for whatever the purpose. It may be for programming, for based on the purpose, there will be a list of tasks now. That is T here. T is also having another meaning now. That is tone. Now what is tone here? So when you are using this for writing the email, most of you might be writing nowadays email using your ChatGPT, right? Or you are writing it without ChatGPT? Without ChatGPT. How many of you using the ChatGPT for writing the email? Not using, okay, still not using, or you are using it? Okay, right. So here T is very important when you are writing the email, whether you want formal tone, because T is for tone, whether you want friendly tone or we call casual tone. So what type of tone you want, the kind of, so response depends on the tone now here. So T is also for the tone now. So we got ACT now. What is the next thing? O. Now I just want to make it easy for all of you to remember, because if I just talk about maybe AI, you will not remember, but I'm sure this actors framework definitely will remember now. So O is very, very important because it is all about output format. Now what is the output format here? There could be different types of format now. You want HTML format, JSON format, you want maybe the bullet point. So what type of output you want? That bullet point format, so output format. O for the output format now. Now what is output format? As I say, you may want to create a JSON file. Some programmers are there. You would like to create Excel file. You would like to create docs file. You would like to generate the report. You would like to have the maybe the bullet point. Whatever the output format, you have to write it. Tell the model this is what output format should be. Because without writing the instruction, model will not know anything. Model will just have the vague response. Yes, you will get the response, but may not be relevant, may not be accurate now. So you got ACTO, then there is a R. Now R is very important everywhere, in the organization also. It is important. R is about rules. What rules you follow here? What discipline that model should follow while it responds. We also call rules or constraint. Now there are constraints because most of the times there is a chances that model is not following the standard or certain rules, and we have to say, like for example, the response should be for Indian rupees. It should not show the response in the dollar then. So you have to say that whatever the response you are generating should be for India. So you can, that way you can say, or you can restrict certain thing by saying these are the things not allowed, like INR should be there or dollar should be there, or based on the country the response should be there. So that constraint, or maybe you can say constraint, that response in how many words, how many lines, that you can mention. Maybe you want the response in 100 lines, or maybe the response you are looking for 5 lines. So you can mention that also. So that is something where you can ask the model, they are the rules to follow. R is also for role. Now this is another important way to understand how to communicate with the model. Now what is a role? Now the best part of AI model is AI model can play multiple roles. AI can play the role of teacher also. AI can play the role of patient also. AI can play the role of students also, but you need to say to the model what is the role AI model should play now. So that way AI can play thousands of different roles. Now what's the benefit of writing that role here? For instance, if you are asking the AI to play the role of programmer, some of you are programmers, say you are an expert Python programmer. Those for Python, those for Java, they will say, okay, you are an expert Java programmer. Now, as soon as you mention this, that to the model, that you are an expert, what will happen? Model will act, will deep dive into that role. And once it deep dive into that role, based on that, response will be generated. So we also say as a system role, or we use actually the system role. So in the initial stage only we say to the model, you are an expert Python developer, you are a research scientist, or whatever you want to say. So the role could be any role. I'm not saying just programmer. Or business analyst. Someone would like to say, you are an business expert in business analysis. Now the benefit I'll tell you, whenever you will mention that role, whatever the role you want to play, maybe, you will get a much better response by providing the role. Okay, so always try to mention the role. Then, another, what is left now? Actors we are done, right? There is a S lastly, that is actors. If you want to go, that's optional. S is optional here. Now why I'm saying S is optional, and even other, what are the element, what are the character I say for A, C, T, or S, in that, it is not necessary that you should be using all these acronyms. It depends on your requirement. But you should be using maximum acronym here from this ACTORS. So now S. S is about show example. Now what is show example here? Show example means we are giving certain format. We are giving some structure to the model. They are the examples, and we are training the model using those examples now. Now what will happen when you are training the model to the model will be learning from those input and output. So in the example, we are giving the input as well as output now. And because as we are giving the input and output, model know this is the pattern, and the response will be as per that input and output pattern only. So sometimes we are very specific, because we do not want model to respond any other structure format. We want model to respond in a specific structure format only. So provide that as a input output data. That is called show example. So now, how many of you would like to be actors now? Okay, if you like to really want to become actors, follow this framework while communicating, or I can say while using this tool, like any tool, AI tool. Maybe you are familiar with the Copilot, or you're familiar with the GPT model, or you can chat GPT, or nowadays we say Cloudera or Gemini, the multiple model, or Perplexity also. All the model, the way to communicate is the same. Every model we need to provide context. And you might have heard also, most of the times they are talking, we are talking about context. What is the context? Before coming to this institute, I asked Rajneesh, what is the context? And I came to know it's about AI, right? So that's why I'm able to, I'm actually discussing about AI. Otherwise, I could discuss about something else, right? And you could find, what is this? Today is the conference on AI or something else? So this is very important, that we should inform, we should tell the model this is the context, and based on that only the response should be there. Now this I say about AI, but then in real life, how it is important? Whenever you are communicating with your friend, your colleagues, your teacher, your faculty, whomsoever, how do you communicate? Now you understand, like if you follow this actors framework, you will have a different way of communication. Now how actually? whenever you communicate with your friend or anyone, provide certain context. And then you communicate, you will find better response from your brain. Did you try that? I think now onwards you try this. Whenever you are communicating with your friend, colleague, whoever, provide certain context and then ask the question. Otherwise, if you are just asking the question, they are called vague question. And do you know what happens when there is a vague question? You get, what happens when you give the input as a vague question? What will happen in that case? You will get a vague response. So that's very important, that ask right question. That is what prompt engineering is. So whatever I say just now, it is actually the prompt engineering. How to craft better prompt, how to ask question or provide that input or instruction to the model so that you get much more accurate and better response. That's what prompt engineering is. That is something essential skill for each and every one of you. Now, the next part, which I would like to say, that this is becoming a basic thing. Let me tell you, like, prompt engineering is not advanced AI skill. Prompt engineering is not advanced AI skill. It is a basic or essential skill, or it's kind of seen like it's a communication skill. In different way, how to communicate better with the model now. But then, what industry is looking forward? This is the basic I said. Industry is looking forward the skill connected to model. Now there are multiple models are there. Okay, I don't know what you are imagining as a model now. Model, I hope you are imagining correctly. I am talking about the AI model. Don't imagine something else. So this model should be, because what are the models are there? Like GPT model. In ChatGPT, we have various versions of GPT model. Now, how these models are working, how the models respond, what is the concept of tokenization? So there are technical terms which everyone should know. What tokenization is, what is context setting means, what is context window, and how model predict response now. So, and then the difference between models. So we have, let's say, GPT model, we have a model like we say Anthropic Cloudera model, right? Or you can go for Gemini model, and each is having a different version of model. Some models will respond you quickly, like in the case of Anthropic Cloud also, you get option. Do you want the model to think and respond quickly, or do you want deep thinking response? Now there is a difference between two different responses now, because you are using the AI model, but you are not aware that why sometimes you get the deep response, more relevant response, and sometimes you get shallow response. It depends on your setting, how you are setting the model now. Whether you are asking the model to go for the deep thinking and response, or you want auto response. Now it depends on the task also. Some tasks you want model to do research work, do the deep analysis and respond, and some tasks what you want is a quick response. So based on that, there should be model selection. I hope you are getting something like, and that is something you will require to learn more, that how to use those model. Whichever the platform, I'm not talking about specific about the Gemini or GPT, I'm just saying like any tool you are using, but think about what type of models are there. I will also recommend to invest in learning about the model. Investment means is about in the tools I'm talking about. For example, Perplexity. Specifically those who are going for research work, I will recommend to invest there. There is a per month basis billing is there, and it's quite less for the research. The amount of time you save is too much actually. You can save like something where you required a 6-month time or 1 year time can be done in 1 week. So you can think about how much time you can save. Perplexity is my recommendation for research work. Okay. Those who like to learn something, learning purpose, I will say ChatGPT is the best model to learn. You can learn, they are all generic model. ChatGPT is a generic model. You can generate the code also, you can generate even the presentation you can create. If you like to create a presentation, you like to do data analysis also, whatever you want to do, you can do using the ChatGPT. But then you'll get a better response only when you pay $20, actually now it's $23 per month. But there is also solution available. ChatGPT is also providing one solution for education institute. So there is a ChatGPT for education. Just research on it, and there's a quite less cost for the GPT for education, and it's specifically for the students, teacher, and I think if you search, you'll come to know GPT for education institute. Don't go for GPT for professional or individual, just go for GPT for the education institute. And there's nothing wrong to use that model because it is only for learning, and you can use it for your research, you can use it for content creation, you can use it for presentation creation, or you can say whatever the work related to academy is there, you can do it using the ChatGPT for education. That's the recommendation here. Likewise, for every company, even the Google Gemini has also come up with a solution, Gemini for education. Look for the solution like for education institute or education itself. There are, and why I'm saying that, because the cost is quite low. Maybe I can say 50% lower. And I know, like, as a students, everybody, students as well as faculty, I will say, we all are concerned about the cost. And it is obvious we all are. So why they are charging? There is a reason behind it. So there is a tokenization. Every token, whatever the data analysis you are doing, that is calculated based on the input data and the output data which you are producing. So for that you require computation power, and now this company, they are invested a lot for providing that computation power, and that's why they are charging us. But then if you look at the kind of investment, is something which we cannot imagine also. So much of investment is done only for this kind of model. But you can see the kind of assistance we are getting, which is quite useful for all of us now. I think the next thing, I do not know the time, how much time I have. I can speak a lot, there's no limit, but then I'd like to just conclude here that use AI as your assistant, use AI as your friend. AI is not going to replace you at any point of time. But again, remember one thing I say, those who are expert in AI, they are going to definitely replace you, not the AI. AI is just a tool. AI is not human being. With this, I am just concluding my AI session. Thank you. So over to coordinator here.
Thank you so much, sir, for sharing your valuable insights and expertise with us today. Your thoughts on artificial intelligence, innovations, emerging technologies have truly enlightened and inspired all the participants present here. We are grateful for your motivating work.
इहा मॅनेजमेंट कन्सल्टन्सीचे संस्थापक आणि स्ट्रॅटेजी डिझायनर असून व्यवसाय धोरण, विपणन आणि लघु व मध्यम उद्योगांच्या डॉक्टर सचिन मोहन भिडे हे पुणे येथील इहा मॅनेजमेंट कन्सल्टन्सीचे संस्थापक आणि स्ट्रॅटेजी डिझायनर असून व्यवसाय धोरण, विपणन आणि लघु व मध्यम उद्योगांच्या विकास क्षेत्रातील 24 वर्षांहून अधिक अनुभव असलेले अनुभवी मार्केटिंग तज्ज्ञ आहेत. व्यवसाय परिवर्तन आणि धोरणात्मक निर्णय प्रक्रियेसाठी कृत्रिम बुद्धिमत्तेचा प्रभावी व व्यावहारिक वापर हा त्यांच्या अभ्यासाचा विषय आहे. त्यांनी बॉम्बे चेंबर ऑफ कॉमर्स, मराठा चेंबर ऑफ कॉमर्स, इंडस्ट्री अँड ॲग्रिकल्चर आणि ठाणे मॅनेजमेंट फोरम यांसारख्या प्रतिष्ठित औद्योगिक संस्थांसाठी कृत्रिम बुद्धिमत्तेच्या व्यावहारिक उपयोगांवर आधारित विविध कार्यशाळांचे नियोजन व मार्गदर्शन केले आहे. उद्योग आणि व्यवसाय क्षेत्रात AIचा प्रभावी वापर कसा करावा याबाबत त्यांनी अनेक व्यावसायिकांना मार्गदर्शन केले आहे. डॉक्टर भिडे हे फंडामेंटल ऑफ बिझनेस ॲनालिटिक्स या पुस्तकाचे लेखक असून त्यांनी हार्वर्ड बिझनेस रिव्ह्यूमध्ये एका केस स्टडीचे सहलेखनही केले आहे. त्यांनी पुणे विद्यापीठातून मार्केटिंग विषयात PhD प्राप्त केली असून स्टॅनफोर्ड युनिव्हर्सिटी आणि गुगल यांसारख्या जागतिक संस्थांकडून विविध व्यावसायिक प्रमाणपत्रे संपादित केली आहेत. सल्लागार, प्रशिक्षक आणि धोरणात्मक मार्गदर्शक म्हणून कार्य करताना ते विविध संस्थांना कृत्रिम बुद्धिमत्ता आणि बिझनेस ॲनालिटिक्सच्या माध्यमातून नाविन्यपूर्ण उपक्रम राबवणे, व्यवसाय वृद्धी साध्य करणे आणि स्पर्धात्मक क्षमता वाढवणे यासाठी सातत्याने मार्गदर्शन करत असतात. डॉक्टर सचिन भिडे यांच्या प्रेरणादायी आणि दूरदृष्टीपूर्ण कार्याचा जाधवर ग्रुप ऑफ इन्स्टिट्यूटला अभिमान वाटतो. त्यांच्या पुढील वाटचालीसाठी संस्थेच्या वतीने अनेक अनेक शुभेच्छा.
Felicitate our guest. I respectfully invite Dr. Sachin Mohan Bhide sir to share his valuable thoughts and guidance.
Hello all. I have two breaking news items for you. One is good and one is not good. Which one you would like to hear first? Not good. Use of AI is going to increase. Now you want good news? You have power of AI. So the topic of our discussion is a blessing and also a curse for all of us. You may have read many news items that many organizations are now cutting jobs because same jobs can be performed by AI. And as sir rightly said that you will need to upgrade your skills, and without that you will not be able to perform your job. So another question I have for you is, how many of you have used your mobile phone in last 10 minutes? Almost everybody, right? So that is a one device not used. Thank you, ma'am. So almost for all of us, mobile has actually become an extended part of our body. So we don't consider it as a separate device. It's part and parcel. It is somewhere fit. So we will have access to it all the time. If not mobile, we'll have a gadget. Maybe a wristwatch or maybe a smart glass or something or the other. So we are continuously in contact with our phone. And now everybody says that reduce your screen time. So if you want to reduce your screen time, the best medicine is artificial intelligence. And how that is the best medicine? The most important distraction machine that we have, that is our mobile phone, it can also become the most powerful attracting machine for your skills. So instead of doing TP or time pass on your phone, you can also use your phone for creative purpose and use AI tools. As sir rightly said, he has actually introduced a good actor to us, Okay, so as he rightly said, if we use the acronym ACTOR for asking right questions to AI assistants, we can actually go to a different level of our career. So I will give you one activity to all of you. When I am speaking parallelly, you can do this activity. Sir had introduced these actors to you. Follow the actors and ask your favorite AI assistant a question that I have. How to motivate AI conference participants to answer questions and ask questions. Okay, you can do this activity on your own. But I'll give you another example that was also happening parallelly when we were doing discussion. Our today's chief guest, Pawar sir, I think is taking notes and thinking continuously about what to talk, while parallelly he is listening. And I think he also did small research on his phone, and continuously I think one page he has already covered about what are the topics that sir want to talk about. That is intelligence, human intelligence. So artificial, as sir rightly said, is we are mimicking a human being. So around in 1950s, and scientists said that can we mimic human being thought process and can we start automating things, that is the human intelligence. So all of you are aware of stages like data, information, knowledge and intelligence as such. But as we are in the vicinity of the great leaders, Chhatrapati Shivaji Maharaj and Swami Vivekananda, who taught us so many different things. Imagine all things that they achieved were without AI. And we have a power of AI, so we should achieve more than our own capacity. I'll quickly narrate my own story of AI. I have been listening and learning about AI since 1999. When I was pursuing my MBA course, we had a subject called as Management Information System. And in that, one of the subtopic was artificial intelligence and neural networks and whatnot. There was nothing practical demonstration of AI at that point of time. Cut back to 10 years back, around I think 2016-17 period, many tools started coming into the market which were available for free, which I could use, which were AI tools. Before ChatGPT also came into the picture. So I used to use one tool which could automatically convert my blogs into videos. Now today this is very easy, you can ask any of your AI assistant to do that. But this tool was there when all these AI assistants were not there. ChatGPT was not there, Gemini was not there, Perplexity sir was mentioning, or Claude was not there. So for different features, different tools were available. Another example I can give you, there was one tool, I'm not able to recollect the name, which used to analyze your LinkedIn profile photo. And based on your smile, based on your eyes, based on your eyebrows, based on your forehead, it used to rank your profile photo and used to give you a percentage. This photo you have 60%. If you change the photo, again check the score. It will give percentage again. So these small utilities combined together, and as everybody knows, large language models and all technology you are aware of, that happened because we started collecting this all of the knowledge together, and that became a knowledge pool to whom we can ask questions. And today you can have your custom GPT. I don't know how many of you are aware. How many of you have your own custom GPT? Other than sir? You have? Very good. You have 50% ready or 100%? Okay, anybody else? So if you are not aware your custom GPT, you can create your own personality through AI. So I'll give you a practical example. I have created my custom GPT based on my organization's knowledge base, that is EM Management Consultancy, to provide marketing advice. So all the books that I have written, I have uploaded to the system. All the articles, research papers or speeches like this, I have shared that with the custom GPT. Now when my client asks any basic question, I'll tell them to ask custom GPT. First get answer from custom GPT. If the custom GPT is not able to help you, I will help. So as sir was rightly saying, it is a user machine system. A user is required, a machine is required. Now machine learns and human beings are just sitting around and not learning. So we have to learn in accordance with the machine also. Then came a situation where ChatGPT, with its all power of public relations, normal person started talking about AI without knowing what is AI. Okay, so many of my clients said that, Sachin, whatever service marketing consultancy you provide, I can ask simply question to ChatGPT and I'll get all the answer. That moment on, I started providing any planning to my customers. I said, if you can do it, do it. But can you execute it? No. Then take my help. Okay, so you can have great plan for upcoming product that you have. Some of you are entrepreneurial mindset, you want to start your own business, but you cannot start your business by just clicking a button and following all the actors that sir mentioned. It will give you all the information, but it will not do what exactly you have to do. Some of you may want to reduce the weight in next 1 month by, let's say, 2 kg. AI will not do the exercise and dieting for you. AI will help you to provide you all the inputs, but it will not happen automatically. And that's where the agentic AI comes into the picture, where you can do the automation. So some of you, have you used agentic AI? If not, imagine a personal secretary who can do some things for you, directly execute the things for you. That is called as agentic AI. So if you are not aware, get aware of that. Then AI also has 2 sides, which is, as a user it's a different side, and as a developer that is a different side. So decide whether you want to go into the development mode of AI or you want to be a user of AI. Because when you understand that how to develop AI friendly products, as sir rightly said, that is the next Amul. For example, before Amul butter was popular, there was normal dosa. But after Amul dosa, there was normal pav bhaji. After Amul pav bhaji. So AI actually has literally become like Amul. So everything you add AI, it adds the value. Whether the value is there or not, it's a totally different question. So tomorrow, if you are looking for a job and if you can brand yourself that I am AI ready employee, the interviewer will ask, what is AI ready employee? Then you can say, I know the actors. Then you can say that, I know different tools, I know different models and whatnot. And employer will be really happy because you are something different than everybody else. Just 2-3 things that I'll tell you that can add more value to our discussion for everybody is, number 1, instead of doing time pass on my phone, what I can create with AI in 15 minutes time daily. So start your day with AI and identify what I can do with AI which is really applicable to me. Say for example, when I had an interaction with Rajnish sir for this speaking engagement, I immediately asked, in WhatsApp business there is a AI support immediately available. So I immediately asked WhatsApp AI support that I have got an invitation for this conference, which topics you want to suggest. And all normal topics which are typical were suggested because of LLMs, because the machine thinks in a particular way. But I said, no, I want that how I can take distraction machine, that is mobile, to an attraction machine which is powered by AI, because all hardware that is being used in mobile phones is still the same. The intelligence layer is now added. No, so when you get a call also, there is an AI assistant option for some of your phones. Am I right? That was not there last year. Okay, so when you record something on your phone, immediately, at least on my phone, I get a transcript facility in a recorder, immediately available, nothing else is required. So within a phone, there are minimum 20-25 AI features are available to all of us, but very few of us are utilizing that. Explore what all these features are. I'm going to share all the different ideas through a presentation link with sir, and sir can share that with everybody, that what are the applications available to all of us over there. I remember when Rajnish sir, Pawar sir and me, we used to work at Sinhagad Institute 2008-9, I was working there as a full-time faculty. Today sir remembered that I had taken a holiday for a Valley of Flowers trek. And the first question sir asked me is that, how was that tour? Now AI will not ask that question. That is a human intelligence powered with the memory and remembering something unique. That is what sir triggered sir to ask me that question. So understand that AI has limitations, and I always think AI applications are like training a dog. Once you start training a dog, by the way, I don't have a dog, but I have observed. So if you start training a dog, you have to train what to eat, what not to eat, where to sit, where not to sit, how to run, when to run, not to run, when to bark, not to bark, and all those things. Similarly, if you start training your AI assistant learns over a period of time. So I will appeal and I will ask all of you to remember just one thing from this discussion, is that how can I apply whatever I am learning. And on a closing note, I would like to tell everybody that we are all on a road to success, which is always under construction. Happy learning. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, sir, for the informative and thought-provoking address. Your valuable guidance on technology advancement, research has provided great inspirations and learning to everyone present here today. Your words will certainly encourage all the participants to contribute meaningful towards the rapidly evolving field of AI and data science. Now, I am honored to introduce our esteemed guest, Dr. Rajesh Gowri, sir. Dr. Rajesh Gowri is a distinguished academician, researcher, corporate trainer, and industry expert. With more than 27 years of experience in IT education and over 11 years of industry experience, he is currently serving as an academic head at the Sihangar Institute of Management and Computer Application, and is also a recognized PhD research at Savitribai Phule, Pune University. His expertise includes cloud computing, digital marketing, databases, Java, software engineering. He has published more than 45 research papers, authored several academic books, and holds 3 patents in the field of technology and applied research. His dedication towards teaching, research, innovation, and professional development has earned him great respect in the field of information technology and management education. Let us welcome Dr. Rajesh Gowri, sir, with a huge round of applause. I request Dr. Ramchandra Govind Pawar, sir, Dr. Rajneesh Mishra, sir, and Professor Amol Kare, sir, to kindly felicitate the guest of honor, Dr. Rajesh Gowri, sir, please. Thank you so much, sir. Now, I take an immense pride to introducing our next distinguished guest, Dr. Sonali Sagar Godwe, ma'am. Dr. Sonali, ma'am, is the head of computer department at Sarhad College and has more than 15 years of experience in the field of computer science and academics. She has attended and organized numerous national and international conferences, published more than 50 research papers, and serves as an editorial board member for reputed international journals like International Journal of Scientific Research in Modern Science and Technology, International Journal Engineering, Technology and Science, International Journal of Emerging Research in Computer Science. Dr. Sonali ma'am has also contributed extensively as a resource person for faculty development program, workshops and university level lectures. Her dedication towards education and research has earned her several prestigious awards, including the Sahitya Yodha Award, Shikshak Ratna Award, Innovative Teacher Award, and multiple Best Teachers Award. Her inspiring academic journey and contribution to the society truly motivate every learner and educator present here today. Let us welcome Dr. Sonali Sagar Golve ma'am with a huge round of applause. Now I request all the dignitaries present to please kindly felicitate Dr. Sonali Golve ma'am. I request Dr. Ramchandra Pawar sir, Dr. Rajneesh Mishra sir, Dr. Rajesh Gauri sir and Professor Amol Kale sir. Thank you so much, sir. Thank you so much, ma'am. Now let's watch a brief introduction video of our respected chief guest, Dr. Ramchandra Govind Pawar, sir.
डॉक्टर रामचंद्र गोविंद पवार हे शिक्षण, संशोधन आणि शैक्षणिक प्रशासन क्षेत्रातील अनुभवी व बहुआयामी व्यक्तिमत्व म्हणून ओळखले जातात. शिवाजी विद्यापीठ कोल्हापूर येथील आजीवन शिक्षण व विस्तार विभागाचे ते संचालक म्हणून सध्या कार्यरत आहेत. यापूर्वी त्यांनी SVPMच्या कॉमर्स, सायन्स अँड कम्प्युटर एज्युकेशन कॉलेज, माळेगाव, तालुका बारामती येथे 6 वर्ष प्राचार्य म्हणून कार्य केले आहे. तसेच सोमेश्वर विज्ञान महाविद्यालय येथेही त्यांनी प्राचार्य म्हणून जबाबदारी यशस्वीपणे पार पाडली आहे. त्यांना अध्यापन व उद्योग क्षेत्रातील एकूण 30 वर्षांचा समृद्ध अनुभव आहे. अध्यापन क्षेत्रातील 24 वर्षांच्या कारकिर्दीत त्यांनी व्याख्याता, सहाय्यक प्राध्यापक, सहयोगी प्राध्यापक, प्राध्यापक, उपसंचालक, संचालक आणि प्राचार्य अशा विविध जबाबदाऱ्या सांभाळल्या आहेत. त्यांनी BCS, BBA, BCom, MCA, MCS, MBA आणि MPM या अभ्यासक्रमांचे अध्यापन केले आहे. तसेच MIS, AI, लॅब, DBMS, SPM, फंडामेंटल ऑफ कम्प्युटर आणि बिझनेस डेटा प्रोसेसिंग हे विषय विद्यार्थ्यांना शिकवले आहेत. शिवाजी विद्यापीठात कार्यरत होण्यापूर्वी त्यांनी लोणावळा येथील सिंहगड इन्स्टिट्यूट ऑफ बिझनेस ॲडमिनिस्ट्रेशन अँड कम्प्युटर ॲप्लिकेशन या संस्थेत संचालक म्हणून तसेच सिंहगड इन्स्टिट्यूट ऑफ मॅनेजमेंट येथे उपसंचालक म्हणून काम केले आहे. तसेच बारामती येथील वाणिज्य व विज्ञान महाविद्यालयात प्राचार्य म्हणून त्यांनी उल्लेखनीय कार्य केले आहे. त्यांनी विविध विषयांवर ऑप्टिमायझेशन टेक्निक्स, डेटाबेस मॅनेजमेंट सिस्टीम फॉर MCA, इन्फॉर्मेशन सिस्टीम, सिक्युरिटी अँड ऑडिट आणि इन्फॉर्मेशन सिस्टीम अँड सिक्युरिटी ही पुस्तके लिहिली आहेत. त्यांच्या मार्गदर्शनाखाली 19 राष्ट्रीय व आंतरराष्ट्रीय स्तरावरील सेमिनार आणि परिषदांचे आयोजन करण्यात आले आहे. तसेच राष्ट्रीय आणि आंतरराष्ट्रीय जर्नल्समध्ये त्यांचे 33 संशोधन निबंध प्रकाशित झाले असून 28 संशोधन निबंध विविध परिषदांमध्ये सादर करण्यात आले आहेत. त्यांच्या कार्याची दखल घेत त्यांना अनेक संस्थांनी सन्मानित केले आहे. शिक्षण, संशोधन आणि शैक्षणिक प्रशासन या तिन्ही क्षेत्रात उल्लेखनीय कार्य करणारे डॉक्टर रामचंद्र गोविंद पवार हे विद्यार्थ्यांसाठी, संशोधकांसाठी आणि शिक्षण क्षेत्रातील कार्यकर्त्यांसाठी प्रेरणादायी व्यक्तिमत्व आहेत. त्यांच्या कार्याचा जाधवर ग्रुप ऑफ इन्स्टिट्यूटला अभिमान वाटतो. त्यांच्या पुढील वाटचालीसाठी संस्थेच्या वतीने मनपूर्वक शुभेच्छा.
Humbly invite our honorable chief guest Dr. Ramchandra Pawar sir to address the gathering, please.
सर्वांना नमस्कार. Yes, good afternoon. I know that we have spent lot much of time for learning or taking introduction about first 2-day national conference, whose main subject is AI. And for that, today there are many resource persons. One is Surendra Pampalia sir, where we work together at SIOM, and Sachin Bede sir, he is also with me at SIOM. He was a marketing guy, that is Sachin Bede sir, and Surendra Pampalia sir is computer guy. We did MCA, both of us. Then here your founder president, that is Sudhakar Jadhavar sir, and I particularly worked together for a principal forum, because he is the principal forum's secretary, Sudhakar Jadhavar sir, and I was a principal at Baramati, Commerce College Baramati. So we worked together. Here then your convener of this program, Rajnish Mishra sir and Amol Kale sir. I think Amol Kale and Mishra sir went away for some other work. These two people are from your side. They are working really hard and organizing such great conference. First of all, I will congratulate this Samstha and these two persons for organizing such nice and important subjects conference. Maybe it is a 2-day, but the first inaugural function is going on right now here, and for that Pampale sir had already given very apt incitement, what I can say. अतिशय समर्पक जे काय माहिती आहे AI साठी लागणारी ती तुम्हाला पंपले सरांनी दिलेली आहे. त्याच्यातला जो ॲक्टर पार्ट आहे, खरं तर मी स्वतः सर्व लिहून घेतलंय बरं ना. रिअली इट इज नाईस वन, बिकॉज व्हॉट हॅपन्स इन केस ऑफ AI मीन्स व्हॉट? AI means nothing but one software which that software has collected many things apart. म्हणजे तिथं आपण असं म्हणू की पूर्ण ज्ञानाचा सागर भरलेला आहे. ठीक आहे, भरलेला आहे, त्याचं काय करायचं? तुम्हाला काय त्याचा फायदा? किंवा ऍक्टर सारखं जर तुम्ही प्रश्न विचारला, महत्वाचा प्रश्न जर व्यवस्थित नाही विचारला तर ते उत्तर काय पण देणार आहे. त्याला जसं वाटेल तसं ते देणार आहे. शेवटी मग तुमच्या प्रश्नाचं उत्तर जर तुम्हाला व्यवस्थित नाही मिळालं तर इट इज ऑफ नो यूज ऑफ दॅट AI. अँड फॉर दॅट ॲक्टर यू हॅव टू फॉलो, आय थिंक सो. So credit goes to Pampale sir. He has very rightly said about this actor, and hope you might have also got it very nicely. Regarding AI, जसं आता भिडे सरांनी सांगितलं की 99 साली त्यांनी AI ऐकलं. मला सांगायला तुम्हाला आनंद होईल की मी 2004 साली AI MCAच्या पोरांना शिकवलंय. बघ, 2004 साली MCA भारतीय विद्यापीठ कराडला हा विषय कोणी घेत नव्हतं. सगळे माझे मित्र होते, पण AI सारखा त्यावेळेचा अवघड पेपर कोण घेणार? आणि आय वॉज व्हिजिटिंग. मग व्हिजिटिंगला कसं असतंय, राहिलेलं सगळं जे कोण हात लावत नाही ते व्हिजिटिंगने घ्यायचं. अँड आय वॉज व्हिजिटिंग. मी म्हटलं येस, आय टूक चॅलेंज ॲट दॅट टाइम, अँड दॅट वॉज चॅलेंज रिअली. कम्प्लीट न्यू, काय कशाला पत्ता नाही, आणि AI शिकवायचं आहे वर्गात जाऊन MCAला. बट आय टूक दॅट चॅलेंज इन 2004 अँड आय टॉट दॅट सब्जेक्ट इन MCA पर्टिक्युलरली. BCA वगैरे नाही, भारतीय विद्यापीठामध्ये मी शिकवलंय कराडला. बट आफ्टरवर्ड्स आय हॅव नॉट टॉट दॅट वन, बट त्यावेळेला मात्र मी ते शिकवलेलं आहे. आणि मग तिथून सुरुवात झालं की AI. मग त्यामुळे AIचा कन्सेप्ट त्याच वेळेला क्लिअर आहे की व्हॉट AI मीन्स. बट अगेन फॉर सो मेनी इयर्स दॅट वॉज नॉट इन अ पिक्चर. AI खरं तर तेवढं त्याच्यानंतर बरेच दिवस झाला आम्ही पाहतोय तेवढं इफेक्टिव्ह नव्हता जो आज आहे. इवन सध्या आपले जे चीफ मिनिस्टर आहेत देवेंद्र फडणवीस सर, मला वाटतं 1 महिन्यापूर्वी, बघा ज्यांनी बातम्या ऐकली असतील, त्यांनी काय सांगितलंय. आज पहिला आपण काय म्हणायचो, कुणाला लिटरेट म्हणायचो? टू हुम वी यूज टू से लिटरेट, ज्याला लिहिता वाचता येतं तो लिटरेट. आजचा लिटरेट कोण आहे? जे फडणवीस सरांनी सांगितलेलं बरं का, ज्याला AI येतं किंवा ए आयचा वापर करता येतो किंवा ए आय यूज करून तुमच्या रोजच्या कामामध्ये त्याचा वापर करून तुमच्या कामाचा दर्जा वाढवता येतो, तो लिटरेट आहे आजच्या जमान्यामध्ये. सो नाऊ थिंक अबाउट दॅट, हाऊ मच लिटरेट यू आर. तुम्ही किती लिटरेट आहात हे तुमचं तुम्ही शोधा. म्हणजे तुमचं म्हणजे त्याला आम्ही सुद्धा सगळे आहोत. म्हणजे असं काय नाही की आम्ही वेगळे आहोत. इवन दो वी आर टीचर, वी आर डायरेक्टर. करंटली आय एम डायरेक्टर. आय हॅपन्स टू बी डायरेक्टर फॉर MBA, MCA, principal for commerce college, deputy director, so many roles I have performed. But again, I am literate, yes or no, it depends on, you just ask questions to yourself. म्हणजे आत्ता जर फडणवीस सर म्हणजे जे चीफ मिनिस्टर आहेत आपल्या महाराष्ट्राचे ते सांगतायत की लिटरसी म्हणजे काय, तर त्याला AI येतोय ते. म्हणजे इम्पॉर्टन्स ऑफ AI, जस्ट आय अंडरलाईन दिस वन. अँड अगेन भिडे सर ऑल्सो टोल्ड मेनी थिंग्स अबाउट दिस वन. आता पंबले सरांनी तर खूप छान सांगितलेलंच आहे. बट भिडे सर इज फ्रॉम मार्केटिंग पर्सन. मार्केटिंग पर्सनचा व्ह्यू काय असतो तो बघा. त्यांनी सांगितले हो कुत्र्याचं ट्रेनिंग, पण होतंय काय, ओनली AI विल डू व्हॉट, AI विल सजेस्ट द थिंग्स. ॲक्च्युअल डुईंग कुणाला करायचं आहे, तुम्हाला करायचं आहे. आणि नो डाऊट AI हॅव सजेस्टेड टू मेनी थिंग्स, से 10 थिंग्स दे AI हॅव सजेस्टेड. But actual utilization, actual digest of that whatever suggested by the AI, that is more important. मग ते जे लँग्वेज असेल, इंग्लिश लँग्वेज असेल, मराठी असेल, जे काय असेल ते तुम्हाला पहिल्यांदा समजलं पाहिजे आणि त्याचं इम्प्लिमेंटेशन झालं पाहिजे. इफ इट इज नॉट इम्प्लिमेंटेड, व्हॉट AI विल डू, जस्ट थिंक ऑन दॅट. पोहायला शिकायचं आहे, सिम्पल. सगळ्यात भारी उदाहरण घेऊया जे सगळ्यांना उपयोगी पडते. टाका AIला पोहायला शिकायचं, बघा ते किती सांगते. पण त्यानं पोहायला येणार आहे का तुम्हाला, नाही. म्हणजे काय, ॲक्च्युअली इम्प्लिमेंटेशन. मग ते पोहायचं असू द्या, डॉग ट्रेनिंग असू द्या, नाहीतर अजून काही असू देत, व्हॉट एव्हर यू थिंग्स यू वॉन्ट टू डू, इम्प्लिमेंटेशन इज मच मोर इम्पॉर्टंट. आणि म्हणून पंपले सरांनी एक गोष्ट सांगितली होती की AI विल नॉट रिप्लेस पर्सन. आणि खरंच आहे ते. परवा सुद्धा त्याच्यावर एक आर्टिकल आलं होतं मला वाटतं, सगळीकडे त्याच्यावर चर्चा झाली होती की घाबरण्याचं कारण नाही, कारण सगळेच घाबरले होते की आता काय AI मुळे सगळ्यांचे जॉब जाणार आहेत. असं नाही होणार आहे. कितीही कॉम्प्युटर इंटेलेक्ट सगळं जरी असेल तर ॲक्च्युअली इम्प्लिमेंटेशनला ह्युमन बिईंगच लागणार आहे. आणि त्याचा जो सेन्स आहे, जे सेन्स म्हणूया आपण, जे इंटेलिजन्स बरेच आहेत, त्यातला जो क्वेश्चन आहे, आपल्याला बऱ्याच वेळेला आपण क्वेश्चन विचारतो, तो भावनेचा जो कन्सेप्ट आहे तो याच्याकडं नाही. कॉम्प्युटर नाही. कॉम्प्युटर इज नॉट हॅव्हिंग सच टाईप्स ऑफ फिलिंग्स की त्याला तुम्ही विचारलं की पोहायला कसं शिकाय ते सगळं सांगेल, पण ॲक्च्युअल पाण्यात पडल्यावर बुडल्यानंतर काय फिलिंग्स येतात ते यू हॅव नॉट टेल. दॅट यू हॅव टू एक्सपिरियन्स अँड यू हॅव टू इम्प्लिमेंट दॅट थिंग्स. आय थिंक दिस इज द मोस्ट इम्पॉर्टंट थिंग. आणि आय वुड लाईक टू अपील ऑल यू पीपल. आय थिंक यू पीपल आर जस्ट लाईक BBA, BCA, MCA, MBA, बरोबर. I will suggest over here that only this certificate or this degree will not suffice to you, because after completion of your this degree you want to go in the market for job or for openings for anything. I will appeal here over that minimum 3 certifications, international certifications. One of that may be related to AI, but others also. In which area you are interested, you have to do that. If you do minimum 3 certifications apart from your basic qualification, then it will help to you people. So this is the what I can say elderly advice to you people. म्हणजे अगदी तुमच्या वडिलांच्या लेवलला म्हटलं तरी हरकत नाही, कारण आता माझी मुलं तुमच्यापेक्षा मोठी आहेत तेव्हा वयानं, शिकलेली पण आहेत पण वयानं. म्हणजे थोडक्यात काय, फक्त तुमचा डिग्री तुम्हाला तारून नेणार नाही, तर त्याच्यासाठी लागणार कमीत कमी 3 सर्टिफिकेशन्स. इफ यू डू मोर दॅन दॅट इट विल सर्टनली हेल्प यू फॉर युअर सेलिंग पॉईंट ऑफ व्ह्यू. कारण शेवटी तुम्ही इंटरव्ह्यूला जाता त्यावेळेला काय करताय, तुम्ही तुमचा वेळ तुम्ही स्वतःला तिथं सेल करताय, विकताय, बरोबर आहे ना. आणि मग ते त्याच्यासाठी तुम्हाला ते उपयोगी पडेल, किंवा तुमच्या स्वतःच्या जॉबसाठी, किंवा तुमचं ओपनिंग सुद्धा करत असेल. आता पंपाले सर आम्ही एकत्र काम करत होतो, पण आज त्यांची स्वतःची फर्म आहे. मग जरी फर्म असली तरी त्यांच्याकडे ते नॉलेज आहे, ते नेटवर्क आहे, त्याच्यामुळे ते तिथं फर्म आहे. शेवटी काय, जे लेटेस्ट काय चालतंय ते तुम्हाला माहीत पाहिजे आहे. सो ऑन दिस अपील आय विल स्टॉप हिअर. थँक्यू. थँक्यू वन्स अगेन.
Thank you so much, sir. for your visionary and motivating address. Your valuable words on innovation research, technological advancement, and the future of AI-driven applications has really very inspired the students. Every successful event is the result of collective efforts, guidance, and support. For the vote of thanks, now I invite Mr. Ajay Gadve, sir.
Good afternoon, everyone. It is pleasure, great honor to privilege to present the vote of thanks for this successful national conference on AI-driven technology and application. First and foremost, I express my heartbeat gratitude to our esteemed chief guest, Dr. Ramchandra Pawar sir, for gracing these occasions with his valuable presence and inspirable guidance. Your words of wisdom have motivated and enlightening us, all of us. I would also like to extend sincerely thanks to our respected keynote speakers, Mr. Surendra sir and Dr. Sachin Bide sir, for sharing their valuable expertise, knowledge, and insights on artificial intelligence and emerging technologies. Your sessions have added great value to this conference and developed our understanding of AI-driven innovations. A special note of appreciation goes to our respected research paper reviewer, Dr. Rajesh Gaudi sir and Dr. Sonali Golve madam. They will be reviewing and evaluating the research papers, ensuring academic quality and excellence. I would like to express my sincere gratitude to our respected conveners, Dr. Rajnish Misra sir and Professor Amol Kale sir, whose continuously guidance, dedication and hard work made this conference a great success. I extend my deepest respect and thanks to our Honorable President, Dr. Sudhakar Rao Jadhavar sir and Vice President Advocate Sardorao Sudhakar sir, Jadhavar sir, for their constant encouragement, vision and support in organizing this prestigious academic event. I also take this opportunity to thank all the coordinators, organizing committee members, digital media team, faculty members and staff for their sincere efforts and teamwork in ensuring the smooth execution of this conference. A heartbeat that thanks to all the participants, researchers, academians and students whose enthusiastic participations, presentations and discussion made this conference meaningful and successful. Finally, I thank each and every person who directly or indirectly contribute to making this conference, national conference, a memorable and successful event. Thank you.
Now we shall break for lunch. Lunch has been arranged to all the dignitaries. Lunch has been arranged for all the dignitaries and for the students, it's beside the temple. We request everyone to kindly reassemble on time for the research paper at 1:45 p.m. Presentation sessions will be in hybrid mode.